You know what I've noticed about SJs, sensing, judging personality? They have no update mechanism. You know, like Windows Update. Now, you could maybe argue that NPs have an overactive update mechanism. But like anything else, it could be worked on. Like SJs, I've found seem to have no update mechanism when it comes to many things, like people, like their views of people. Like, let's say when you're like 17, I have certain family members, like actually most of my remaining family members are like this actually. So when I was 17, I was kind of a crazy driver sometimes. I was kind of, a typical 17-year-old teenage boy, raging testosterone. You do stupid shit. And I'm like, seriously, you're an idiot when you're that age as a guy. Anyway, got a couple tickets and was trying to do donuts for my friends in the snow one time, and I kind of misjudged the slide, so I actually ended up sliding backwards into a curb, and unfortunately it actually bent the suspension up, so it kind of totaled the car. If I had known back then what I know now about cars, I would know that I could fix it, but back then I was told it was totaled. But anyway, and I was 17 years old. People make mistakes. And by the way, it was my stepdad who literally gave me the idea to do the donuts. He showed me how to do them in his RX-7 in Vancouver Mall parking lot back when we were still living over there. And that's literally where I got the idea. And it's funny that he never actually felt bad about that. That they still to this day kind of bring that up, even though that was 22 years ago or something like that. It was a long time ago. They still bring that up. What happened with that car. They just never let things go. But it's just like if I had taught a kid how to do donuts, I would have at least felt bad a little, felt responsible to an extent, you know what I mean? It's but anyway, I'm not making excuses, obviously. It's still my fault, but that's where I got the idea, is he showed me how to do donuts. And so I tried to do them in the stove for my friends. I was actually pretty good at it until I misjudged one of them. Misjudged the ice, really, how slick it was. But anyway, the whole point is, still to this day, I have family members that act like I'm a crazy driver. It's like anyone who actually knows me well actually makes fun of me, because right around 23, 24, 25, I totally changed my behavior in that regard. I'm like a safety nut now. Just, had enough bad experiences or enough wake-up calls. Got DUI in 2010 and thrown in jail, and it's that was the biggest wake-up call, really. And I changed. People change, and it's around that time you tend to change the most. And I became maybe a little overly safe, overly cautious. People actually make fun of me now for driving like a granny. But still to this day, even though that's true, I have certain family members, when I come over to their place, they're like, "Did you speed? Were you driving crazy?" And it's whenever I tell them, "Oh, I don't do that anymore. I stopped doing that when I was 25, they laugh at me. They're like, "Oh, that's funny. Oh, good one." And it's as maybe it's my personality type, doesn't like being misunderstood. It really upsets me when someone basically is calling me a liar to my face. You know what I mean? Like I'm telling you that I've improved something and I don't do a certain thing anymore. And it's interesting to me how some people think that people stay the same forever. And honestly, I think this is an egocentric bias. I think people who do this I tend to be people who aren't very self-reflected and don't think about their own mistakes and don't improve themselves. So they assume everyone else is the same way. So they're kind of applying their own standards onto other people and not realizing that I'm not like that at all. I'm very, very self-reflective. But anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there. Anyone else notice this?